right, guys, welcome to episode 11 of the Camping Corner. It's Mallory here with
Tony.
So great to see you guys. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right in.
Hey. They need to know, check out the plush new facility.
This is nice. We're distancing.
Our old studio didn't allow us to be more than 6 feet apart, so we got this plush new studio set up by, you guys hear us talk about our producer Dan, who's also our hand model. At least he keeps his fingernails clipped and things like that. But hey, he pulled off this phenomenal setup. I kind of feel like Dick Cavett.
Do you know?
Do you know who Dick Cavett is?
I do not. No.
Dick Cavett, for those younger ones, is the predecessor to Johnny Carson.
Oh, okay.
And then, he was like the original king of late night talk shows. So we got, maybe after all this settles down, maybe Dan can get us a sofa and we'll start having guests.
Forget about it.
Shut up, Dan. Get with the program, Dan.
Wow, that was shot down fast.
Like it's a big budget production anyway.
Moving on.
Moving on. What's the buzz?
So, really cute picture that popped up this week. Some people saw the picture of the Class C by the lake. Sometimes I wonder if my camper misses me. I know I spent a little time at the campground yesterday working on my campsite and stuff like that, and we had a little bonding moment.
We're cleaning mine out tomorrow, so hopefully we to bond tomorrow.
Getting ready to get out going. Great picture of social distancing at its finest.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Don't forget, you can definitely social distance out in nature, right?
So, if you're someplace where if you yell and you get an echo, and you don't hear any other echoes, you are definitely far enough apart.
True. Yes. All right, so then this next picture, sunsets are proof that no matter what happens, every day can end beautifully.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. This picture right here, which is absolutely beautiful, it could be what could be just down a frame could be like a sewage treatment facility. But yet this picture is still beautiful. So it goes.
Look at you bringing the reality back into the beautiful picture.
Hey, a bad day camping still a better day than a good day working.
This is true.
Absolutely.
Very true. So this next picture I personally love. So this is from Ronald Shepard. They are, with all the craziness in the world, it's good to get away from the house, enjoy the wilderness. So I love it because you can see their house in the background. So me personally, my camper is actually in my driveway as well. We plan on cleaning it tomorrow, and then I'm not going to lie, we're probably going to be staying in it for a few nights just to get away from the house that we've been stuck in.
So my question is, did you see the doggo down there?
I did.
The doggo's like, hey, what's up? But what Ron Shepard didn't do was he didn't tell us what the doggo's name is. We need to know what the dog's name. And by the way, guys, if anybody else is camping in your front yard or at a campground or at a state park or anything like that, hey, send us some pictures through all of this. I know this is kind of a crazy time. Mm-hmm. Obviously it's on the tip of everybody's tongue talking about the coronavirus or COVID-19 or anything like that. But great opportunity, guys. Send us some content, send us some pictures, let us know how you're doing. Let us know that you're safe and having a great time.
Yeah. So Tony, this next picture was you.
I know Dan said that I happened to absolutely dumb luck to catch the social distancing picture from the eagle. I actually had some clients with me. We were trying to find the eagles. One was way up in the top of a tree, and we come around the corner, and there was one of our eagles. And what you can't see, you can see there's a little hump underneath the eagle. Mm-hmm. That he or she, we're not on a first name basis, so I don't know which one it is sitting on a catfish.
Oh.
So had grabbed a catfish out of the pond, and so super cool. I was super excited.
Definitely. I'm jealous. I haven't been able to see them that close yet.
I hadn't either until that point.
Jealous.
So that was super cool.
All right. So the next one, the campground just opens. You don't want to miss the weekend. What camper do you choose and why?
So A, B, C, or D? Go ahead, Mallory. I'll leave it to you.
You want me to start? All right. Well, they're all awesome in their own way. I'm going to say A. It's got the boat with it, so you can I don't know how you're going to get that boat out of there, but you might be able to go out on the lake. Hopefully nothing's broken. It doesn't sink. I'm going to assume that it's all good, but I would choose A so that way you get the boat with it.
All right. So I'm torn.
Okay.
So B and C. So B, I mean, who who does, the song from the Jefferson show,
Yeah.
moving up to the deluxe apartment in the sky. So that is like the deluxe apartment in the sky of your travel trailer. So you got a double decker. Maybe that's the mother-in-law's quarters or something like that, because I don't see a ladder to get up there. But C has got Joe Exotic, Joe Dirt written all over it. But the cool thing about that is, it looks like there's a welder and a whole bunch of other cool stuff on there. So the reality is, you can work and stay wherever you're at, and hey, you're just ready to rock and roll.
Let's hope they don't go under any bridges.
Yeah. And is that like, what kind of condor bird? If that big white spot on the side is bird droppings, what size bird left that big giant bird dropping thing?
It looks like could be like a dream catcher or something, for all your sweet dreams and your fine camper.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know which ones you guys would choose.
C was the popular one, by the way, for the reason you said, Tony, because they said all the tools on it were worth money.
You know what? Innovation or ingenuity breeds innovation, or something like that. But or inbreeds innovation, or something. But hey, our next segment, guys, around the web. Obviously, no matter what you do, we can't not discuss a little bit about COVID-19 and everything that's going on, and just the whole situation. Obviously, you can't turn on the TV, you can't look at social media, you can't look at the newspaper, you can't look any place without seeing it. But it's important that people understand that a lot of RV dealerships have been deemed essential employers, because of the amount of people that do live full time in their camper, or they work in their campers. They stay in their campers while they're on the job site working, and things like that. So it's important to know how some of those essential employers are taking care of their employees, and what they are doing to protect the public and people. So make sure you take a look at the video that you're going to see here.
Yeah, it definitely talks about what we're doing to protect ourselves. So check it out.
Greetings, everyone. This is Nathan Hart with Walnutrij Family RV Sales, general manager and partner here with my brother Justin. And we just wanted to send out a message to everyone to let you know how the COVID-19 outbreak is affecting our business, and how it will affect you as our customer. On March 23rd, the Secretary of State deemed all dealers as essential business, so we are open. Now, we've taken several precautions that we put in place on March 16th to ensure the safety of all of our customers and employees. A few things that we're doing: we went to split staff, and we'll be alternating day to day, so we don't have too many people in the building at one time, and to keep the staff safe. We also put a list of guidelines in effect that same day. All in-person meetings have been canceled, so we no longer do managers meetings, daily status meetings, managers meetings. Everyone's to remain in their office or bay and utilize phone or radios to communicate, so we can keep in-person contact to a minimum. Obviously, we will not be shaking hands, which is odd for all of us. Use hand sanitizer throughout the day. We have those stations throughout our dealership. We also want everyone to wash their hands throughout the day as much as possible. We have set some guidelines for eating lunch. You need to do that in your work area or workstation. All of our break rooms are off limits as of right now. We also have everyone wiping down their workstations. We have cleaning staff making sure that our common areas are all cleaned and disinfected, and door handles and things like that. We have all of our staff is known to remain at home if they have any of the symptoms that's been listed by the CDC. And then obviously if any of our people have come in contact with someone that has contracted the COVID-19, we've asked them contact us immediately and self-quarantine. That being said, we've also added some new things throughout our departments to allow you to still be able to do business with us safely. Service department, let me start with that because we have a lot of service customers that need to get some things done. We offer curbside drop-off and pickup for your RV. So all you have to do is pull into one of our lanes. We have signs out there in between the lanes that has our phone number and which extension to call, and we'll send a service advisor out to assist you, whether that's a drop-off or a pickup. In the parts department, we have curbside pickup for parts too. All you need to do is contact us through one of our messaging services or a phone call, and you can do that right on our website, and we'll get you the information that you need. If we have the part available or if we need to order it, you can come pick that up, call our number, and somebody will come out and assist you from your vehicle. Sales department, we'll be operating with a limited staff, but with normal hours. We have a lot of requests coming in. We now have a shop from home feature. You can see that on our website. I'm sure we'll have that up on this video as well. You can message us through Facebook, text, or phone, and we'll be happy to send out video out to you or live stream a unit that you're interested in if you don't want to travel here, and we can do that safely from home. Our campground will be open. We will be canceling our activities. Hopefully we're able to reschedule those later this summer. Our office will have reduced hours, and management will be available by phone. So I know these are all difficult times for all of us, but I know together we'll get through this. And you know, when we go through crises or things like this, it really allows us to reflect on the things that are important to us. And camping and sitting by a campfire or taking the kids to the pool or just meeting a loved one for dinner are things that we sometimes just miss when you don't have them, and we've taken for granted for a number of years, and we probably won't once this is all over. I know we will get through this as a company, as a community, a state, and a country. So we thank you for your support. If you have further questions, please just contact us. But we are open, and we thank the state for allowing that. We do support a lot of the population, the RV community that is full-time RVers, and that's really important. We have a lot of retirees that live in their RVs full-time. We offer propane services, repair, maintenance, all those things to those consumers. So thank you for your support, and we look forward to better days ahead.
All right. So the next one, escape to the outdoors. So this article is really neat because it talks about, you know, with everything being canceled, such as events, sporting events, obviously, we don't have any of that going on right now. Bars and restaurants closed. How can we continue to build that quality time with the family? Because let's admit it, we're all stuck together, so we're developing some really good quality time with family, right? So you're seeing a lot of state parks that are still open. So
Absolutely.
you can go on a hike. You can still take your camper as long as you're still maintaining that social distancing. But it's kind of a nice little getaway from being stuck in the house for a couple of weeks.
Well, you know, just a change of scenery.
Exactly.
Not looking at the same 4 walls or 8 walls or
Yep.
looking in your backyard or anything like that. Just getting out. But it's a absolutely great article that talks about what's going to happen this year. How many people are not going to travel by plane, get on a cruise ship or something, you know, of that nature, that they're going to go camping this year.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to get out and explore the outdoors and sit by campfires and hang out with people like you and I and Dan, our producer. Dan's wife Sarah's super awesome though. Dan not so much.
Oh my goodness.
He'll edit that out. But it's absolutely a great article. Hopefully we can get Dan to put a link to the article so you can read the whole thing. It's a little long for us to read through word for word, you're probably reading stories to your kids and grandkids, and the last thing that you want is Mallory or I reading to you word for word verbatim out of a great article. But it's a great opportunity for people to think about different opportunities this year and staying safe and continuing to stay safe.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. What can you do to enjoy quality time with each other, but not avoid going to? I mean, obviously avoid going to crowded areas. All right. Next one, Gadget Corner.
How many times have new people come into the RV industry? They're looking at a camper, whether it's a pop-up, fold-down truck camper or a $100,000 fifth wheel,
Mhm.
and the thing that they're scared of the most is what do they need to be able to go to the campground?
Yes, all those items that you need to begin and to put in your travel trailer, your fifth wheel, whatever you've just purchased. It can seem overwhelming with everything, and a lot of dealerships offer a starter package. So that's what we're going to show you guys in Gadget Corner is a starter package that, gives you those hoses. It even starts you off with the toilet paper that is safe for your RV. All of your plugs, your chalks. Like it's a good starter kit, and it definitely gets you where you need to start because it is overwhelming.
It can be. It is very overwhelming, and knowing what, not just what you need, but there are so many different. There's 30 different brands of sewer hose.
Yes.
Black and orange, black and red, gray, green, brown. There's all these different things, and sometimes not knowing what it is can be a little overwhelming, and especially to new people coming in. Sometimes we take for granted after being in the industry for a length of time, you get used to the idea that you got to have all this stuff. But
right.
It's a great opportunity, and those starter kits come in different sizes because obviously someone who's buying a motorhome needs different supplies than somebody who's buying a travel trailer or a fold down.
Yes.
So there is a starter kit to fit all budgets and all needs, no matter what you're looking at doing.
Exactly. Industry news.
This is a big one, guys. Again, we can't not talk about COVID-19. A lot of the RV manufacturers, unfortunately, have shut down part of their production as far as building campers, but they've shifted their production to things like face masks and biosuits and different things for the medical industry, face shields, face masks, so on like that. Because there is some inventory built up in the yards and to get into the dealerships and things like that. But we thought it was more important to remind everybody that the state parks are open.
Yeah. Yeah. I know we still have our camping trip booked the 17th through the 19th up at Summit State Park. They're staying open, and we still plan on going. I mean, are you going to be limited, still within that 6-foot social distancing? Yes. But it's a nice break. Like we just talked about that article. Get out in nature and still just enjoy the outdoors.
You just invited the interwebs to go camping with you.
Come on, let's go.
So the great thing is with the campgrounds being open, state parks being open, all of these outdoor events, or outdoor spaces, not events, still being open. It's a great opportunity to get out. And the fact that they're keeping those open for people to be able to have something besides sitting in the house and going to the Walmarts and so on like that.
Right.
So,
right.
But it's a great opportunity, guys. Get out, go camping, take the family camping.
Yeah.
People that, if you're brand new, take your kids out. They can see wildlife. Maybe you'll see the eagles or a toad, tree frogs, bugs.
Well, and I think with all of this going on too, me and you both have for quite some time. So if there's anybody thinking after all this, hey, maybe I will look into getting a camper, and you just have any basic questions of camping in general, feel free to send those in. Something that you might think is hesitant from you camping or wanting to experience camping. We would love to just answer any basic camping question.
Yeah, we've all been there. We've all been new. We've all been at different points. We've all been looking at our first camper. thinking about our first camper. What do we do? All that stuff. So send us a message.
Yeah.
We can even get Dan involved. Dan cams.
He does. So he is a helpful person.
He is. He's a better guy than I let on to be, but I actually like him a little bit.
So one other thing regarding industry news, and we don't normally talk about our dealership a lot in Camping Corner, but I think it's good to touch on other uses going through COVID-19 for campers. So, our dealership in general has reached out. These things can be used for command centers, testing facilities, even sleeping spaces for our healthcare providers that are obviously tired going through this. I mean, they're working 12 plus hour shifts right now to get through this. So feel free to reach out to your local dealership and see what options they may be willing to provide for
That's
these.
right. If you know of anyone that needs a medical facility or a medical purpose, reach out to your local dealer. That's one thing that we're working with our local hospitals on doing and so on like that, is just to try to do anything that we can to help the pandemic. And that, those are the things that the RV industry does.
Mm-hmm. We're all in this together, guys.
Stay safe, guys. Stay healthy. I think that pretty much winds us down to the end of episode 11.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully episode 12 will be at our plush facilities again. I don't want the pandemic and things like that to still be going on, but
this is nice.
It's kind of nice. It's a lot more comfortable than sitting on a hard wooden stool. But
just saying.
Put that in the budget. All right, guys. Thanks. I'm Tony.
I'm Mallory.
We'll see you guys by the campfire.
Thank you.